Deep within the bustling tapestry of the animal kingdom lies a creature whose very existence is a blend of curiosity, mischief, and boundless energy: the ferret. These slender, nimble mammals, with their inquisitive faces and spirited personalities, have captivated the hearts of their human companions for centuries. But what is it truly like to live as a ferret? Let us journey into a day in the life of these fascinating furry beings. As the golden light of dawn begins to filter through the world outside, a sleepy ferret stirs within its cozy den. Unlike many pets, ferrets keep their own schedule, governed less by the sun and more by their natural rhythms. They awaken gradually, stretching their lithe bodies, arching their backs, and releasing tiny yawns that belie the whirlwind of energy soon to be unleashed upon their world. Your support truly makes a difference. By subscribing and leaving a comment, you help share our passion for storytelling with a wider audience. Every interaction not only motivates us to create more engaging content, but also builds a community of curious minds and animal lovers. We appreciate your presence and enthusiasm. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the fascinating world of ferrets and beyond. The morning is a time of exploration, and for a ferret, every inch of its environment is a land yet to be discovered. With an insatiable curiosity, each ferret bounds from hiding place to hiding place, poking its pink nose into every corner, sniffing the air, sussing out the lay of the land. They make use of their incredible agility and flexibility, slinking through tunnels, darting through gaps, and squeezing into spaces scarcely big enough for a mouse. Play is the great passion of ferret life. Alone, a ferret may entertain itself with a simple object, be it a crinkled wrapper, a stray sock, or a jingly ball. But when there are companions, the true spirit of ferret play comes alive. Ferret games are like a dance, full of chases, sudden pounces, and the characteristic war dance, a wiggling, hopping display punctuated by dukes and squeaks of excitement. Their bodies twist and twirl, their tails bottle brush out in delight, and the world becomes a blur of fur and enthusiasm. Food, of course, is never far from a ferret's mind. In the wild, ferrets are obligate carnivores, their diet consisting of small prey hunted with stealth and skill. In a home, their meals come from their humans, but still, the instincts remain. A ferret might stash a prized piece of kibble away for later, or attempt to secret a treat into a hidden nook. Their ceaseless search for sustenance is driven by their quick metabolism. These creatures need to eat small amounts frequently to keep up with their energy. What's perhaps most charming about ferret life is their love for burrowing and nesting. Give a ferret a pile of soft blankets, and they will tunnel, rearrange, and eventually snuggle deep within the folds. The safety and comfort of a cozy den is a source of joy, a retreat after the chaos of play, where they can curl up into a tangle of paws and noses and drift off to dream. Physical closeness is a key part of ferret social life. Whether with other ferrets or with their human guardians, they thrive on gentle companionship. A group of ferrets will often sleep entwined in a collective heap, reinforcing their bonds with one another. They groom and nuzzle, communicate through subtle body language, and share warmth. To earn a ferret's trust is to be invited into a secret world, one built on tactile affection and signals sometimes too quiet for the untrained eye to see. Curiosity can be both a blessing and a curse for the ferret. Their need to explore means they are master escape artists, forever drawn to the unexplored. Be it an open drawer, an untapped room, or a forgotten shopping bag. They test boundaries, not out of defiance, but out of an unrelenting drive to understand their world. This same quality makes ferret-proofing a necessity for any responsible owner. As dangers lurk in places a less inquisitive animal would never venture, ferrets communicate in a variety of ways, some subtle, others impossible to ignore. The duke, a signature clucking noise, is the sound of joy, often heard during play. A hiss signals annoyance or discomfort, while soft, repetitive chattering is the music of a contented ferret. Their bodies, too, speak volumes: the raised tail, the arched back, the frantic digging, the relaxed sprawl. Each an eloquent expression of mood. Throughout the day, the cycle continues. Spates of frenzied activity, followed by deep, restorative sleep. Ferrets can sleep up to 18 hours a day, often in the most creative positions. They might drape themselves over a hammock, fold into the curve of a plastic tube, or disappear entirely beneath a pillow. When asleep, they are vulnerable and twitch with dreams, perhaps chasing an imaginary prey or revisiting the adventures of earlier hours. A ferret's world is complex and richly textured, thriving on routine, but also disrupted by any trace of monotony. To stave off boredom, they invent games, devise puzzles, and sometimes get into trouble. Their clever paws can open latches, their teeth can prise at seals, and their memories recall the location of hidden treasures, be it a beloved toy or a morsel of food secreted away. As day wanes and activity settles, the ferret comes back to its human companions. There may be a gentle climb up a leg, an inquisitive sniff at a hand, or a soft lick as if to say, "I am here." Interaction is essential, for though independent in so many ways, ferrets crave acknowledgement, stimulation, and love. Health confers its own routines, regular grooming, nail trimming, and the watchful eye of a guardian who knows their charge's quirks and habits. Ferrets are susceptible to certain illnesses, a fact that keeps caregivers ever vigilant. But in return, ferrets reward with affection and enchantment, making every effort worthwhile. For those fortunate enough to share life with a ferret, it is a daily adventure, a lesson in curiosity, in playfulness, and in living fully in the moment. There will be times of frustration when a ferret absconds with keys or chews an off-limits shoe. But these moments are eclipsed by the laughter, surprise, and wonder they bring. If one were to distill ferret life into its essence, it is a dance of joy and discovery. A ferret lives as if the world is made new each morning, and each object is a potential source of delight or intrigue. This perspective reminds their human friends of the value in small wonders, in the importance of exploration, and in the beauty of forging close bonds. As night falls and the world quiets, ferrets find their way back to warmth and safety. They nestle into beds, curl into balls, and let the deep tides of sleep carry them away until morning returns. In dreams, perhaps, they relive the day's exploits, the chase, the play, the warmth of gentle hands. In their slumber, there is serenity, a living testament to a life lived without reservation. Thus unfolds the story of the ferret, a life played out in leaps and bounds, in quizzical tilts of the head, in stolen socks, and hidden treasures. Through them, we are reminded each day that the joyful pursuit of curiosity, the joy of play, and the comfort of togetherness are not just ferret truths, but universal ones. Through the eyes of a ferret, the world is endlessly fascinating, full of possibility, always waiting to be discovered anew. And for those who love them, life with a ferret is never ordinary. It is extraordinary every single day.